Quick thanks to WOBO for inspiring me to make this video. Okay, so the newly added gas zones have been in the game for about a month now, and after experiencing my fair share with them, both the danger of a sudden gas strike and conducting raids on the static gas zones, I thought I'd make a video with a few tips for us console players. This video will be made up of 2 parts with the timestamps here. Starting off, there will be around 5 active gas-stricken areas at any one time. These areas will be covered in a cloud of toxic gas that will last around 15 minutes before fading away and a new zone being stricken somewhere else. Before an area is hit, you will hear this sound. That is an artillery cannon that has fired a shell actively making its way towards your position, and in 45 seconds will airburst above you and shower the area in extremely toxic gas. The rumble is distant and can be misheard or missed completely if you're not paying attention, meaning you might not know gas is inbound until it's right above you, giving you minimal time to prepare or escape.
You can't purify.
Oh fuck!
Run.
Yeah, I know what that means. Yeah, I'm
Gas
booking
on
it.
Green Mountain.
Fuck.
Shit. Run fast. You'll be bleeding by now, but just keep running.
If I'm in a possible gas area and I know I'll be looting around for a while, I'll always err on the side of caution and turn off music or videos in the background and keep my ears open for any signs of an incoming strike. If you're lucky enough to hear the artillery and recognize you're about to be hit by gas, you pretty much have 2 options, and they're on the same line as fight or flight. Your first option is to tuck tail and run. Just get out of the area as quick as you can. Don't try and loot one more building or even get your car ready. Just get yourself out of there. Since most targets are towns and cities, if you try and jump in your car and get out of there in a hurry, the DayZ driving system on console, along with you being pumped with adrenaline, ends up giving you a way higher risk of crashing the car and ending up in a worse situation than you started with. Remember, you can always wait for the gas to fade off and then move back in to finish looting or grabbing whatever stuff you left behind. Your other option is to prepare for the incoming gas by equipping a full NBC suit and gas mask, usually kept in a crate or container in a vehicle. I call these gas kits, and they're really handy to have in case of an emergency situation. It doesn't have to be a full NBC suit, it can just be an emergency gas mask, an Apox syringe and some bandages, just a little something in case that'll buy you some time and possibly save you from a bad situation. Again, when I know I'll be looting for a while on a possible target, or when I'm on a supply trip, I carry a mask on me just in case the gas catches me by surprise. However, I don't ever really keep a full NBC suit on me or in my car. If a town I'm looting in gets hit, I don't think it's really worth using up filters for, just to continue finding civilian grade items. I usually wait the gas out or vacate the area and continue on my route. When it comes to looting static gas zones, you have to start working on an NBC raid kit, obviously piecing together each 5 parts of the NBC suit as well as a gas mask and a decent collection of filters. Then you select a vest, backpack and weapon of your choice. I'd suggest sticking to large capacity vests and backpacks, as the NBC clothing doesn't have much in the way of capacity and you'll mainly want to do the looting run in a single go. You'll obviously want a pretty decent gun for a gas raid kit, as you're up against the slightly stronger NBC zombies, and the last thing you want in a gas zone is to get overwhelmed. If you start bleeding, within 20 seconds you'll contract stage 1 gas poisoning if it's not patched, and getting any piece of NBC kit ruined will render it completely useless, exposing you to the gas. So bringing bandages, duct tape, pox syringes and spare filters is pretty much mandatory for any gas raid loadout. This might sound like a bit much, and that's because it is. Static gas zones have the best military gear available, and acquiring it comes at the cost of higher risk. Nevertheless, here's a few tips to help make your experience a bit easier. Gas mask filters last over an hour in regular conditions. It's only when used in gas does it start to decline at a steady rate, so feel comfortable to keep your gas mask on decently before and decently after you've been in the gas. You don't want to risk exposure just to keep a few seconds on your filter's endurance. Make sure you're clear a good distance before you remove it. Make sure to quick slot the filter you're currently using on your gas mask so you can keep track of how much you have left. When switching filters, place the new one in your hands and tap X on the one attached to the mask. This will swap them out safely, but make sure you favorited the new filter. An average Pavlovo raid will take me around 2 filters, and I always carry an additional spare, just in case. You can try and sneak around with a suppressed pistol to stealth a raid, but I always find it more secure to clear out the area unsuppressed, making all the zombies come to you. Once you've killed them all, you can proceed to loot safely, with the area having been cleared for the time it takes you to loot the base. Pavlovo military base is by far the better of the two static gas zones. It's easier to access, it's positioned better on the map overall, and has a way higher concentration of top gear loot. However, Riffy, although not the best for loot, is still a must explore with the NBC gear. The loot is mainly on the lower hull at the break and also at the top decks within the barracks and rooms. It does spawn the high grade loot that Pavlovo does, just a lot less of it. It also has a lot of potential for a more tactical approach, like placing a sniper on top of this cliff face to take out NBC zombies while the ground team moves in to sweep and clear the rig. I definitely feel like I'll come around to organising a proper raid like that with my buddies, and I might even make it into a video. A cool thing that I like too is the NVG head strap uses the eyewear slot, so you can have it equipped with your NBC gear, meaning night raids on gas zones is a thing, and I am definitely going to try it. Thanks again to WOBO for inspiring me to make this. He's done a few videos on the topic and they were extremely helpful. I'll leave them in the description. I really love his stuff. I am also running my own server on PS4 if you liked what you saw in this video and now want to jump on a bit of DayZ. The server will also be in the description. And if you guys have any suggestions for a video or a topic you want me to cover for DayZ console, then leave a comment and I'll see what I can do. Thanks for watching till the end, you absolute legends. I'll see you in the next one.